Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Teslawyer show. I was here waiting for my wife and going through my Twitter feed, and I found two tweets from Nissan EV News USA. Well, this is during the Geneva Motor Show, and they put out some information on when to expect the 2018 Nissan Leaf. The official Nissan EV tweets said, "Breaking news at Nissan USA's all-new Nissan Leaf will be globally revealed in September and go on sale before the end of the year. And better yet, many Leaf owners can extend their lease, get 3 months of courtesy payments, and get on the list for the next Nissan Leaf." So let's break down these tweets. The information is good and bad. Unfortunately, it's not coming out as soon as I would like. I was expecting something around the New York International Auto Show, which is coming out in April. But they said that we're not going to get the reveal of the Leaf until September. The only auto show that I could think of in September is the International Automobile Exhibition, which is scheduled for September 12th through 14th in Frankfurt. And the motto this year is "Experiencing the Future." So it would tie into Nissan releasing some news and showing the actual car. Right now, the only thing we can go on is some spy shots which were released recently, and also the Nissan Sway and IDS concept cars, which do seem like they definitely influence the new look of the Leaf, if you want to look those up. Here's a shot of the Nissan Leaf concept car that we got from Motor Authority. And this is the 2015 Nissan Concept Sway. And these are some shots of the IDS concept, which was released, I believe, in 2016. It's definitely a step forward and addresses a lot of the issues that people have had with the look of the Nissan Leaf. Get rid of the bug-eyed look and make it look a little more futuristic. They're expecting the reveal to come out in September, but the actual car, unfortunately, will not go on sale until closer to the end of the year. At that time, the competition is really going to heat up. We have the Bolt, which has already been released, but it's only currently being sold in California and I think Oregon, maybe Washington State, and in Mexico. They're rolling out. They should come to New York. I think they said in end of April, maybe March. And they're going to, by the end of the summer, definitely, the Bolt will be sold in most of the 50 states. Right now, the Leaf did beat them in February. I think it was 1,000 plus Leafs sold and 900 and something Bolts. But again, the competition is not even. A Bolt is only being sold in a few states. And also the Model 3 should enter production, and we should definitely see some sales by the end of the year. They're saying that everything is still on schedule for this summer, but most of those cars are going to the people who work for Tesla. So the customer sales should definitely probably start, I would say, by the end of September, October, if everything is on schedule. But surely by the time the Leaf comes out, the Model 3 will be in full swing and being released to the early reservation holders. The good news for people who currently have Leafs, they are planning on extending any lease agreements once April 1st to the end of the year or until the Leaf comes out. This information came out from Green Car Report. They talked to Brian Maragano, Nissan North America's Director of Electric Vehicle Marketing and Sales Strategy. They say more information on the technicalities of the lease extension for the Leaf will come out between now and September. And also, some people will be eligible for 3 months payment of their lease through Nissan. So that's another big bonus. This is definitely to combat people who are moving to the Bolt, or people who are thinking of getting the Model 3 who are not on the reservation list, or maybe even trying to get some conquest sales. That will depend definitely on what the Model 3, the Leaf looks like, and the Model 3, and the production rate of the Model 3. They're saying that there are definitely going to be innovations in technology. One of the things that they did say will be in the Leaf is the ProPilot, which is their autonomous driving tech. It definitely won't be level 4 or 5, but will definitely should have highway cruising, maybe self-parking, and automatic braking. And finally, did want to talk about, if you want to know more about what I consider is going to happen with the Leaf, you should look at my what does the Zoe tell us about the next Leaf. Battery life, I'm expecting there should definitely get to 250, at least in the top rate model with a 60 kilowatt hour battery. It's definitely possible by doing the math on the new 40 kilowatt battery in the Zoe. And I think that's about it for now. Happy motoring. Please subscribe, like, and comment. I'd like to know what you think. Do you think the Leaf is coming out too late? Will the Bolt take over and the Model 3? Or is the Leaf still a contender? I know some of these questions probably won't be answered until we see what the Leaf looks like and the price point. Nissan might be that might be a place that they could go quite aggressive and get in at a lower price point than the Bolt, maybe even the Model 3. But I definitely think they'll be looking at beating the Bolt on price and tech. It's also a little bigger than the Bolt, or at least the current Leaf looks bigger than the Bolt. I haven't been in the Bolt yet since they're not on sale in New York. But I think in a head-to-head, the Leaf is should be a little bit bigger. Click the bell on the upper right to get notified when my next video comes out, or click my logo in the center to subscribe. The video on the left is why the Renault Zoe tells you about the next Leaf, and to see why Nissan picked Margot Robbie as their new ambassador, click on the video on the right. Again, thanks for watching.